In this video, we'll embark on a journey that will take us from the ancient wisdom of the Buddha and Lao Tzu to the groundbreaking ideas of Descartes and Nietzsche. Along the way, we'll discover the surprising ways in which these seemingly disparate traditions can illuminate our understanding of ourselves and the world around us. But before we dive in, let me ask you a question. Have you ever wondered about the nature of your own existence? Have you ever questioned the reality of the world you perceive or pondered the meaning of life itself? If so, you're not alone. These are the kinds of questions that have occupied the minds of philosophers for centuries, and they're just as relevant today as they were in the time of Socrates and Confucius. As we explore the rich tapestry of Eastern and Western thought, we'll encounter a wide range of ideas and perspectives. We'll learn about the Western emphasis on reason, individualism, and scientific inquiry, and the Eastern focus on intuition, interconnectedness, and spiritual cultivation. We'll see how these different approaches can lead to different conclusions and ways of being in the world. But we'll also discover that these differences are not necessarily contradictions, but rather complementary aspects of a larger whole. Just as a beautiful painting requires many different colors and brush strokes to create its full richness and depth, so too does the human experience require a diversity of perspectives and ways of knowing. For example, let's take a closer look at the concept of the self. In the West, philosophers like Descartes and Locke emphasize the importance of individual identity and the rational mind. They saw the self as a distinct, autonomous entity, separate from the world around it. But in the East, the idea of the self is often seen as an illusion, a fleeting construct that obscures our true nature as interconnected beings. By engaging with both of these perspectives, we can begin to see the limitations and blind spots of our own cultural and intellectual traditions. We can start to appreciate the wisdom and insights of others, and to build bridges of empathy and understanding across the divides that separate us. As we continue our journey through the landscape of Eastern and Western philosophy, we'll encounter many more examples of this kind of cross-cultural dialogue. We'll explore the nature of reality itself, and consider the different ways in which the East and West have grappled with the fundamental questions of existence. We'll delve into the realm of ethics and morality, and see how different traditions have approached the challenge of living a good and meaningful life. Through it all, our goal will be not just to accumulate knowledge, but to cultivate wisdom and compassion. We'll seek not only to understand the world, but to transform ourselves and our relationships with others. We'll strive to create a more harmonious and enlightened society, one that honors the full complexity and potential of the human spirit. Of course, this is no easy task. The challenges we face in today's world are profound and multifaceted, from climate change and social inequality to political polarization and existential threat. But by drawing on the deep wells of wisdom and insight that exist within both Eastern and Western traditions, we can begin to find the resources and resilience we need to meet these challenges head-on. And that, ultimately, is the message of this video: that the integration of Eastern and Western philosophy is not just an academic exercise, but a vital and transformative process that has the power to change lives and shape the course of human history. By engaging in this great conversation, this harmonious dialogue between cultures and traditions, we can begin to heal the wounds of division and create a more just, compassionate, and awakened world. So if you're ready to embark on this journey of discovery and transformation, I invite you to join me in exploring the rich and fascinating world of Eastern and Western philosophy. And if you want to go even deeper, be sure to check out our book, Bridging the Philosophical Divide, a comparative exploration of Eastern and Western thought, available now at the link in the description below.